Memester of the Week contains fantasy violence, drug use, and horror elements. A list of topics, themes, and subjects featured in this episode is included in the description. If you ever feel unsafe or suicidal, please call your local crisis center, emergency services, or national hotline. A link to the international list of crisis hotlines is listed in the description below. Remember, you matter.
Okay, the horse is gone.
What?
The horse is gone.
What do you mean
gesture
the horse?
with my now comically large portafilter in the direction.
The portafilter also got bigger. Oh my god.
You said you wanted a venti?
Oh, yeah. Oh no. And so Peyton looks out the window and she's like, damn it. Why is it that when I come here, the thing that I'm looking forward to seeing is gone? What did they do? Is it under construction too? I was promised Lucifer.
No, this is most strange. Oh, master, where have you gone? Have you abandoned me?
And when you looked back, you saw only one pair of footprints of hoofprints in the sand. And I said, Lucifer, why is it that in my darkest and lowest points you weren't there with me? And he replied,
I am always with you, my child. And he replied,
Yeah.
God, this is the horse girl episode I've been waiting for.
Where, my lord, where do I bring your disciple? You wish to speak with them, yet you are not here.
Is that me? Am I the disciple?
it's not me.
Okay, don't panic.
you would know that Lucifer is normally out in front of the airport. When you call out to Lucifer in this moment, you do not hear a response. Something has happened with your lord. As that is happening, Seth, I want you to read a bad situation.
I love those.
You get a +1 forward,
Yep.
right? And taking
Okay.
the deal.
And you have a pretty good vantage point because,
That's
Giant.
so true. +1. A little chilly. That's a failure. Marking experience.
Okay, I will start my forward move track.
the lights from the ceiling are in your eyes and you
Yes.
can't see properly.
Can I spend both of the remaining holds to add 2 +1s to this? From
What
Jinx?
was the rule?
was
Or
a
do they not
5.
stack?
It was a 5.
Yeah.
I think for the play of the game, because I'm not going to use this as an immediate hard move against, you don't fucking find
Okay.
anything. I'm going to still give information and bank that hard move to use later.
Sick.
So hold on to your
Yeah.
hold,
I'm
and
excited.
we'll play to see what happens. Nice. So, from your new vantage point, Seth, you see many things that you have walked past every day for months. And as always with a change of perspective, you get to notice new things. The top of the sunglasses hut has not been dusted in probably since it was built,
Oh, dear God.
because no one goes up there to dust it. But you start noticing some things about the kind of just like the general layout, how everything is like 3 long rows of gates that centralize and pour back into the main terminal towards the front of the airport. And so you're noticing some like structural things, and then your eyes pass over a mural that you've passed by every day called "In Peace and Harmony with Nature." and it has been a very like contentious piece because of its political commentary about how war is generally bad, but the also the like artwork depicting things being set on fire and what looks to be the death of a stand-in for a Nazi, and all of these things. But as you're looking over the faces of these children from all around the world, in the rainbow that kind of surrounds these people, you are able to notice some slight discoloration. And you notice that same symbol of an eye pointing towards the tombstone in the bottom corner. And as you look at that, you see that tombstone looks a lot like the capstone to a building and has the Freemason symbol on it.
Capstone.
None of it resembles the
capstone.
I pull out a giant piece of paper and look at the note. None of it resembles that, right?
It looks exactly like that.
Oh. Hold on.
Nice.
Chotomate.
I kind of get down on my hands and knees and
Which makes you effectively 6 feet tall.
yes. And get a real close look. I lean over the railing on this art installation and try to get a real close look at this tombstone.
I think Peyton is going to run up next to you to also look at what you're looking at because she's nosy. And she sees the like capstone and she's like, "Oh,
That's the one.
The one?
That's the one that, yeah. Whenever they opened up the airport, that's the one capstone that has the Freemason symbol on it.
I mean,
Do you not know about the lore?
I mean, I've picked up a little bit. I don't really know much about Freemasons or anything.
She is salivating at this point.
I reach out and I touch the symbol.
I'll tell you everything.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh boy.
Just gingerly.
Well, you have red hair, so of course you do.
Yeah, like I do most things.
As you
But this is a character, my friend. I have to specify.
Yeah, this character doesn't have red hair. Gosh,
For
pay attention.
all of the like over a decade that we've known each other, I don't think I've ever fucking pulled that shit on you.
Maybe only a handful of times.
Fucking ginger joke? Are you kidding me?
Like maybe first week, but after that,
Maybe. I don't know. I am not that. That is not the brand of humor I don't feel like I've ever leaned into.
we're in a state.
Interesting. As you are reaching out to touch this symbol, you make contact and you feel that surge of energy that you felt before you suddenly grew.
Okay.
And you feel your phone buzz in your pocket.
Okay. I very quickly reach down in my skirt pocket and produce my phone.
It grew with you.
Yes.
Your giant
It's like
phone.
an iPad now.
Yeah,
Sam.
it's a full tablet, like the size of a monitor.
Yeah, it's a capital iPhone.
Fuck, that's good. Playing a serious moment inside of this fucking nonsense is so great.
Right.
You reach for your phone, you pull it out. What was your boyfriend's name?
Hayden.
Hayden. You got a text from Hayden, who previously you couldn't find their number anymore. They had been erased from your contact when they went missing. But for some reason, the contact is there again. And you get a text from Hayden that says, "Keep going. You're close. Find the time capsule."
I think Seth's gonna be pretty quiet for like an extended moment, staring at her phone.
People are walking by in the airport, fully thinking that you're part of an installation.
Yeah,
And
I'm
like-
just
Like steadily, just like not crowding up, but like stopping, taking a picture. Especially like this beautiful scene of like this impossibly large woman kneeling over and like reaching towards a mural about war and peace. I think it's actually like a very poignant, beautiful moment inside of like the framing of this. People are just very respectfully like being like, "That's fucking tight," like, and and moving along their way.
And Seph's also like starting to tear up a little bit, and so that just adds to the drama of just like, oh, so strong, so emotional.
Yeah. People are like, "Oh, this is like a moment. We should like." They're picking up the vibe, and they're like, "Not me."
Reasonable people are doing this. Peyton, however,
Is not.
Peyton,
a reasonable
however,
person.
is gonna look up and be like,
Bestie, are you good? I get it. This is how I felt when I looked at the capstone for the first time too. And I learned
30 seconds ago.
I'm gonna very quickly grab Peyton by the shoulders and I don't know if I'm strong enough to lift you slightly off the ground, but grab you very firmly. What do you know about a time capsule?
"Oh, bestie, let me tell you." Do you want the full description of what's good? Do you want me to read the Wikipedia, or do you want me to just tell you that I tell you the information?
I don't care what it is. I just need to find it.
The capstone is like towards the entrance of the Jepson. I think that's how it's pronounced. The Jepson terminal, towards the entrance of the airport.
Okay. Seth has been moved around to a couple of different locations of Vigil in the airport, so I know my ways around a little bit, but I've never paid particular attention to the capstone.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I just found it is at the south entrance of the airport. So,
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, that sounds
The
right.
tunnels can provide if we wish.
please. Let's provide. Let's do the providing. I'm so excited.
There is an old. We cannot take my usual routes as your newfound largeness will not accommodate it. But there is an old freight elevator that was discontinued from service because it was not conducive to continued human
Okay.
life.
That sounds
if we
great.
would like to take that. Do not mind the sounds that it makes.
Oh my god, fuck it. All right, let's go.
He takes them to like an old decrepit, like clearly not safe freight elevator that leads to the
That we're
tunnels.
all just scrambling into together.
Howard, I'm going to be so honest.
Yeah.
I really just thought you were like an employee or something this whole time with like
I am employee.
What's your job?
I am door-to-door disco salesman.
Are you selling the concept of disco?
Yes.
I bet you make a lot of sales.
Less likely.
It's been a dry season.
The people do not seem to like the disco like they once did.
It's coming back.
If I have anything to say about it, hell yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go into that elevator.
You have to hit the panel just like so, and he punches the little like buttons thing and they light back up.
Yeah, so I think what has happened is like you've moved from the airport into some of the back rooms and are now
yeah.
like starting to take your tunnel. As you enter the freight elevator, I could kill you right now.
You could.
Just like snap, everyone's dead. Because
Thanks for listening.
you also specifically said that. I was like, yeah, they stopped using this because it was dangerous. It was like, well, let me put someone who is twice the mass that they should be into this.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wouldn't be as fun.
OSHA called it the worst thing they've ever seen.
We're really far from the ocean,
Very
though.
good.
I love the idea of just barely misunderstanding him because of the way that he talks.
You all enter the freight elevator and ping your way down. About 3/4 of the way down, the elevator shakes. This is an elevator where the like roof above was not fully like sealed in, so you can see like the wiring and everything like that above you inside of the shaft.
Cool.
And as you look up, you see a humanoid figure that has jumped onto the elevator cables and rearranged itself to be facing down with long, spindly fingers and long, spindly toes that have helped it wrap around the elevator cable. And this large man has fully grayed out skin and bright, big red eyes.
I choose the bear.
Peyton, you recognize this man vaguely. This was Jeff who was on your airplane.
Oh no, Jeff!
Yeah.
And as this
he got what he deserves.
as this man starts hand over hand, foot over foot, crawling down at speed towards you, you hear him say,
I would like to speak to the manager.
Dude, Jason, this is the most fucking Alan Wake ass thing you've done in our game so far.
That is a huge compliment, and thank
This is
you.
bleeding with Alan Wake. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Or fucking, what's the zombie game where you're in a mall?
Left 4 Dead?
Dead
Dead
Rising.
Rising,
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got kind of a Dead Rising feel too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled for this dude. I could not believe the fucking guy I got.
Oh my god.
Can I use Jinx to interfere with what he's trying to do?
Please. Please.
Absolutely.
God, I am so unfortunately normal. Please help me.
So I'm choosing to use the bullet that says interfere with what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do. And I think I use margarine instead of oil to make the cars go. And so I think the cable is just like greased the fuck up with margarine. So as he's trying to climb down, it's just incredibly slippery.
Yeah. So the freight elevator does like get to the ground level and the doors open. And because of like the elevator touching the ground, it jolts the cable. And Jeff fully loses his grip on the cables and like falls down the shaft, cracking his back like Bane did to Batman over the top of the ceiling of the elevator and goes and falls onto the floor of the elevator shaft as you are exiting. What do you all do?
I'm gonna whack him on the head with my portafilter and scurry away.
Kick some
Yeah.
ass.
Okay, mixed success.
Okay, on a mixed success, they deal harm to each other.
All right,
How much harm does your filter do?
my filter.
1.
For harm, far.
it's like something insane.
Oh, it's 2. It's 2.
2 is still a lot.
That's as much as a gun.
It's a big portafilter.
There's an item called that lets you choose like a golf club, baseball bat, cricket bat, hockey stick,
Yeah.
some mundane item. It's
Yeah.
2 hand innocuous messy.
Yeah, for sure.
I put a nail in
I
it.
would say it's pretty innocuous.
Yes.
That's the whole thing to like the statting of like gear in Monster of the Week that feels ridiculous sometimes because you're like, yes, 38 revolver, 2 harm, hockey stick, also 2 harm, and you're like, hold on.
Have you ever like felt the power of like one of those portafilters and just thought, if I really got someone good with this, it's got some fucking weight
Yeah,
to it.
It
They're
does.
solid.
Especially, it's really, it's hefty. It's a hefty guy.
Considering I'm a giant woman at the moment too.
Mhm.
I'd say 2 harm's fair.
Absolutely not contesting that. I think that you like lean down and you brain this guy across the head as he has fallen to the ground here, and he reaches up and like his tendrilled hands come across your face and you feel a burning sensation. You take 1 harm and this guy is not moving anymore. You've fully knocked him out.
Fuck! Ow, 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 ow.
Oh my god,
I'm
Betsy,
just-
are you okay?
skittering out of the elevator and just hyperventilating.
Yep, I am also running, dragging my huge suitcase behind me. Still, I can't leave the suitcase. Yep. It's important.
Yeah, you are fully able to just like see how this is mostly the guy that you saw on the plane, Peyton, but like his skin has gone sallow. His hands and toes, for whatever reason, are like elongated out.
Ew.
And seem to be like seeping some sort of toxin.
Ew.
And his eyes are just like almost like bulbous rocks of red.
As we're running, like through her like panting breath, she's gonna be like,
so that guy was on my plane, but he's not looking bonita now.
I'd sure as fuck agree. They let him on the plane looking like that?
No, he didn't look like that before. He was just a regular, really annoying guy.
Howard, what the hell's going on here?
Howard's gonna look at your portafilter and be like, "It is good you came prepared. The tunnels do not like strangers." And he's gonna pull out his own magnum revolver out of his coat.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I feel safe anymore.
You are with me, tunnel safe. Do not worry, friends.
Then what was that?
But I will say he bore strange resemblance to my lord and master. We should perhaps go back and see if we can discern if
didn't he want to meet me? Why would he try to kill me?
Are you the manager?
No.
Oh, I thought he was looking for manager.
I don't know.
You don't want to meet that guy.
Oh no. Are you two okay? Would you mind going back and perhaps poking the body with stick to see if
sure. You know what? Sure.
Don't we need to find the capstone?
Yes, perhaps that is bigger priority now than stick.
I don't even have a stick.
The tunnels provide
sticks
sometimes.
So, do you guys want to continue moving through the tunnels, or would you like to stop and investigate a mystery on Jeff?
Persephone is pro continue, pro move on.
Hell yeah.
Heard.
Peyton is
I will follow the disciples.
Yeah, you guys continue moving through the building. Thankfully, because like the tunnels are underground, you don't have to worry about like going through the security gate. You don't have to worry about like crossing over the bridges between the multiple like gates C and B and A and all of that, because you can just make a straight shot along the way there. I think as you are moving through the tunnels, though, you do still feel this like intense pressure that comes in waves. And I want everyone to once again roll weird.
We do.
And I think you and Amelia, you and I still have +1.
Oh yeah, mine is an advanced success.
So we have a 12 for Howard and a 12 for Peyton.
And a 5.
And a 5 for
Gonna mark experience
Seth.
again.
Lots of 5s tonight.
Yeah.
Mark that experience. And Seth, go ahead and roll on that table once again. Once again, D100 roll and then take half and round it up.
Okay. 94.
47.
47.
Dang. 47. I can't believe this.
How is this gonna?
And
forget the airport. The weirdness is all coming from this one
Slowly
character.
you are becoming the heir to the to Lucifer. You want to replace him like
You're
Ray.
the chosen one.
Phil, you're going to shit yourself.
You're gonna want to see this.
you're gonna want to see this. Take an aspect from this character.
I knew it. How do I know? How do I know?
No.
Okay. as the rumbling
This is a
swells
wacky
up
episode.
and you stabilize yourselves, Persephone kind of falls over and like kicks over some shit that hasn't been touched in like 20 years, and there's like a cloud of dust, and she coughs a bunch, and you hear this like bone cracking sound. When the dust clears, you see Persephone, now about 12, 13 feet tall, with giant moth wings.
Esty, when did you do a costume change?
I think Persephone is going to just very briefly faint, causing another cloud of dust.
Wow.
Bestie? Bestie? Howard,
Yes?
does this happen often?
No, this is most auspicious day to be graced with presence of both disciple and chosen warrior of Lucifer. I have never been so lucky. It is clear their favor is strong with this one.
We still don't know where he is, though. What if he left?
I have faith all will be revealed.
I think Peyton is gonna go over to the limp body of Seth and just kind of gently like nudge her with her shoe.
Poker
like,
with a stick.
Yeah, poke her with a stick.
Do something.
Hello? Are you good?
An arm comes flying in your direction.
She
then
falls backwards.
Persephone sits up and screams, and then composes herself.
I mean, honestly, girl, same.
That's-
It's fine.
This is new.
That's me every morning.
This isn't
I
sort
look
of
in the
my.
mirror. I
Normal
scream.
Tuesday.
You're so right. This is not exactly my normal work day, but yeah.
You have been given great gift reward for your valiant fight.
Is that what that is? What is that? What that was?
You behaved most courageously in the face of great mortal danger. As a result, you now have wings.
Cool, just what I was hoping to have in a tunnel. All right.
You are able to fold the wings down behind you.
All right.
Excellent.
She just folds them back down.
Yeah, now it looks like you're wearing like a
And-
cool coat.
Ooh.
It does kind of match the vibe, like
It
black
does.
moth
Yeah.
wings.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is just like big goth mommy. Like, this is-
It's slowly becoming
Yeah.
more and more someone's thing.
Yeah.
I'm really worried
Yeah.
about that.
This episode is going to be somebody's
I
awakening.
need the fan art real bad.
Yeah. Lady Dimitrescu and Mothman's crossover is wild.
Jesus. Hold on, I need 45 seconds.
Are you
Whoa.
drawing this?
Understand? Don't we? Is that all you need?
Do you need longer?
I got time.
I got time. We're moving through the tunnels on the way to the Jepson terminal. And I think you come up and Howard, how do you exit the tunnels to like rejoin the main area?
The added height, just like that is a task. I think. Gosh, I don't want to use freight elevator again because that feels boring. So I think instead they will lead them. God, this is so hard. I think there's just like an emergency stairwell.
That's
It's-
fine.
To be very simple,
Yeah,
I think there's
that works
like an
perfect.
emergency exit stairwell that leads up to nearby.
The two of you are able to go up the stairwell just fine. Seth just grabs the bars of the stairwell and like fully
I just
li-
fucking monkey.
yeah,
it.
just like lifts themselves over.
I think before Peyton gets up the staircase, she just hands the suitcase that she's carrying over to Seth and is like,
Can you get this?
Sure, why not?
it's like a tiny little toy suitcase to you at
Pick
this
it up
point.
like a fucking Barbie.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the kaiju battle.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. Peyton gets to the top of the stairs and she's like huffing and puffing. It's like,
I was not wearing the right shoes for this.
I set your suitcase down next to you with a thud.
Bless.
No,
Thank you,
bless
Bester.
you.
And
And
also with you. You guys exit into the Jepson terminal, which is a large rectangular building, like many airports are, with high voltage ceilings and things like that. And many of the terminals for people to like join their airlines and things like that. You exit in, people are immediately like, slay! They fully think it's an act.
you're just voguing on the runway. on the runway, the airport
on the
runway.
airport runway.
And I'm like, haha, yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I woke up like this.
I woke up like
It's true.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, as you're moving through, you go and I think give me a investigate a mystery.
Who,
Whoever-
everybody?
We have not had nearly enough rolls from Peyton. I think Peyton should lead this one.
I'm so ready.
You're also
I'm so
fucking thrilled about like
Yeah.
we're gonna go see the capstone.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. That is a failure.
Let's
Can I use my last jinx?
to
All
bump
right.
that up to a 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. That is a mixed
Okay,
success.
so hold one question.
Yes. All right. So let's see. How about what is being concealed here?
Yeah, I think I'll give you a few things on that. So for what is being concealed here, you exit out into the terminal and you're looking around, and towards the southern entrance,
Indeed.
you find, you see the capstone where it's being displayed. And up in the rafters, you see something with wings moving around. But you see where the capstone is.
Guys, there it is. I see it. It's
You
so
see what?
beautiful. The capstone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes.
But also, I think there's. Okay, you're like super tall right now. I think there's something up there. Can you go check that?
I duck as though someone has just warned me about a spider web. Oh, God.
You check that out.
I'm gonna go to the capstone, and she just like full on starts sprinting, just like dragging her suitcase behind her. Meow.
Am I tall enough to, like, actually reach the ceiling? I assume not, because it's probably, like...
I'd say no, but you can get close if you were to like jump. But you can definitely like see things closer. It's not nearly as far away as it would be for somebody who's fully on the ground.
Okay, I reach up, and I can't quite get there, and I get up on my tiptoes, and I do one of those little hops.
I know the hop.
But instinctively, I spread my wings as well.
You do have
Am I
those
allowed to
now.
fly, Mr.
Yeah.
Keeper?
You got wings.
You got wings.
You got wings that are proportional to your size.
They're not chicken wings.
So-
They're like
I think as your wings beat down, the entire area around where you are in this terminal, everything starts fucking flying off of shelves. The force of air pressure to lift a like 12-foot tall body into the air is incredible. So like things are just fully blown off of their terminal shelves. People are like, holy shit, like hats are being blown off of them.
yeah, this knocks Peyton's suitcase into Peyton, and she falls over in front of the capstone.
Ow!
Oh no, I was having such good hair day.
Yeah, now his hair is just completely one direction sideways.
We have a shot of Howard, whose hair is just like blowing in the wind, like a horse on the front of a romance novel. Like, fully Fabio having a moment.
I was picturing like a gust of wind blows your hair and puts it into like a normal style, like a normal hairstyle.
Excellent. But yeah, fuck it. You're able to fly.
Okay, I'm gonna poke around with my like lumbering moth wings flapping in the way that moth wings do, which is like fucking wild and desperate. Certainly uncoordinated. I lift myself up towards the ceiling.
You suddenly have a penchant for lamp.
You automatically drift towards the lights. You go ahead and roll a read a bad situation. I want to know what Howard's doing here now that we've reached our destination.
I think. Does it look like anyone has, now that they are flying, started to pay too much
We would
attention?
love a
I
distraction
think he
right
would be
now.
running. Yeah, I think he'd be
Because
running
especially I think when Peyton runs up to the capstone, she's going to be like,
I need to break into this.
and like looks back at Howard and is like,
Hey, can you do some crazy shit?
I'm gonna roll 2d6. That is going to be the number of people who are like fully like, wait, hold on, something weird is happening here. That's a 10. So
Dang.
at least
It's a lot of people.
you can clock at least 10 people in this area are like, hold on, and like going for their phones, starting to record what's going on here.
Okay.
Mr. Keeper, I would like to use Net Friends to try to shut this whole shit down.
I love that.
Okay.
So Net Friends is, you know, a lot of people on the internet. When you contact a net friend to help you, roll plus charm. On a 10 plus, they're available and helpful. They can fix something, break a code, hack a computer, or get you some special information. Could we just cause a total blackout so people can't be live streaming this shit that's going
You
on
go
right
ahead
now?
and roll that, and we're going to resolve Seph's read a bad situation.
Okay.
So, Seph, what did you get?
Mr. Keeper, when I transformed, did I get experience? The second time?
Because you failed that roll.
Okay. Yes. Well, then I leveled up.
LOL.
Wow.
Great.
That's another
That's
failure.
hilarious.
Oh my god. We're in
Do you
trouble.
have an idea of what you're going to take on your level up?
I'm looking at other mundane
Okay.
moves.
I think as you are looking at that, you are looking around and trying to see anything. And I think your influences that have suddenly come over you do make you more attracted to the light, and you are mesmerized and blinded by it. So what you don't see is a stone creature jumping out of the rafters and flying towards you, and you are tackled in the air, taking 1 harm.
Ah!
Fuck.
All
And
right.
you're locked mid-air with this stone creature putting its talons on you and trying to take you down to the ground.
Okay, great. I think I'm going to take panic button.
Excellent.
I would like to use panic button.
I bought this button and I pressed it immediately.
Yep, immediately.
Okay, I'm going to say he grabs onto me by the apron. And I'm going to freak out and very quickly untie it and let it just fall
Slip off you.
Oh,
Yes. So I have to roll sharp. So, okay. On a 10 plus, you're out of danger, no problem. On a 7 to 9, you can go or stay, but if you go, it'll cost you. On a miss, you are caught halfway out. That is an 8. So mixed success.
Okay. I've actually never had to deal with that move, so let me fully look at your...
Put it in the chat.
I like that we
There you
failed enough to level up, and still haven't used any luck.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course we have 2 luck points for this mystery.
Hell yeah.
On
Okay.
a 7 tonight, you can go or stay, but it will cost you.
My apron! My most valuable apron!
Yeah, I mean, I think that the obvious choice is that this is your work apron, which you do need for work. So like, you can get out of this situation, but you're going to have to lose the apron that you're going to have to like pay to replace later.
I fucking hate this apron anyway.
Excellent.
It's blue
Good job.
denim on top of my goth fit. Like, I can't stand wearing this. So yeah, away it goes. It's shredded.
Excellent. So yeah, you take off this apron, you're able to like break that contact. Go ahead and roll act under pressure to stay in the air and not go crashing into something.
Okay. All right. That's cool, right? Okay, not my favorite. That's a failure.
Okay, you do not. You go crashing into one of the station terminals. Like, you know those like kiosks where people do automatic check-in and they're just able to like scan their things? You
Yes.
fully crash into that, crush it, and you take 1 harm.
All right. That's 3 harm, so that makes me unstable.
Oh god.
Right? Good to know. Yeah,
Doing great.
You are really racking up the harm, huh? Let's get that net friends roll.
I suppose I could use it to try to break into this thing if I don't need to use it for the distraction, because I feel like Seth just brought a pretty big distraction to everything right now. We'll see. Let's see how the roll goes. That's a mix.
7. So
So they're prepared to help, but it's going to take time, or I'm going to have to do part of it
Yeah.
myself.
who is the group of people that you have on like contact to ask for this kind of like tech help?
Can I elect to just pick a furry?
Yeah.
The most powerful.
Yeah,
ally.
let's go.
Most powerful ally you can
Yes.
have.
Peyton's really in with the she's in like a furry Discord group. And anytime she needs help with her various debauchery, she always hits them up
Debauchery?
in the group chat. Yep. Certainly.
Are they like a horse type furry?
The theming.
Yeah, those are the ones that are specifically interested in what's going on at the Denver airport. So I think she's gonna send out a message to the group and say like,
Here at the airport, found the capstone, need to open. What do I do?
maybe because of the time zone, maybe these are international furries, they're not able to see the message right now.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
gonna take some time for them to reply and help out.
Yeah, so I think what happens is you start getting some replies that are walking you through how to like create a simple machine that allows you to like have a lever and create leverage for yourself to be able to like move things around on this capstone and be able to look inside. As that is happening, you will be able to open the capstone and look at the time capsule. As that is happening, Howard, there are at least 10 people, probably more now, that Seth has crashed into a kiosk, and I think people are starting to call airport security. What are you going to do about that situation?
Oh gosh. My initial plan I don't think will work to get them to stop calling security.
Just slap all their phones out of their
at this
hands.
point, that might be the only real
Individually.
course of action, but yeah.
Wait, I've got
I
it.
don't
All
think-
you
'cause I
have
think-
to do is update Windows and then shut the whole airport down.
Oh yeah, there you
And
go.
they can't contact security.
That's hilarious. I think I'm gonna stick with my original plan because I think Howie was going into motion after he was asked by Peyton, and I think he's already too deep into it to stop. So I think what what Howard is doing is he is grabbing one of those like microphones they have to make announcements to the whole airport, and he has gone to somewhere visible where everyone would see him, and he is gonna start singing "Barn, baby, barn." Things going for no barn, and I think it's so loud, perhaps, that when they try to call security, they can't hear anything that people are talking about over it, and hopefully, the god awful racket causes them to all just disperse and leave the area as fast as
How
possible.
do we disseminate that description into a move?
Maybe a manipulate a person or something.
Yeah.
How about?
Yeah, I'll say let's manipulate a person.
You are manipulating.
You're trying to get this group of people to disperse and not like deal with what's going on here.
I rolled a 10.
Oh my
10.
gosh.
I think none of the lyrics are right
Perfect.
either. He's not getting a single lyric right.
He just only says "burn, baby, burn" the whole time for every lyric. He just puts it in.
Yeah, you do the tune, but you're still doing "Burn, Baby, Burn."
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Like a plastic bag. Like a plastic bag.
Very good. Yes. Many people disperse from here. I think one or two people are like, hell yeah, actually.
Disco is in the dance, baby.
They're like, yeah. And they still leave, but they leave with a positive impression of everything that has somehow
Makes like
happened.
$2.
Yeah. Yeah, they like tip. Oh my god. Awesome.
This is chaotic. This is
No, this is wild. Seth, you've been knocked into a kiosk.
Yes.
That hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read bad situation, get eyes on what's going on?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
You're like, no, I'd really rather not.
I'd really rather not look anymore. Oh my gosh.
read a bad situation.
Keeper, I've rolled a 3.
Is it time for an oops?
Read a bad situation. I'm illiterate.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, one thing about this character that I forgot to tell you is that she is illiterate.
I've just been guessing for years.
Yeah.
She can only read the names of coffee ingredients.
Yeah, that's why the names are always wrong on the cups.
Ah.
That's why I had a picture of a horse on mine.
Excited for your next
Me
level
too,
up, though.
dude.
You are delirious from everything that has just happened. You look up and look around, and whatever it was that hit you is gone. They've left.
Guys, there was something here.
What do you mean
You felt
something?
that?
Something hit me like a like a comet just out of nowhere.
Was it the power of disco?
I don't think so. I think it was very slightly before the power of disco started.
So rock.
Like, yeah, it did feel like a rock, actually.
Peyton, all of like 5 foot tall, like creating a like lever system to like lift up the capstone as you guys are talking about this.
That's great and everything, but I'm working on this thing right now.
You follow the instructions and are able to separate the capstone from the like storage place of the time capsule inside of it. I want to say investigate a mystery as you're trying to like piece together what's going on, the secrets of this time
My
capsule.
whole life for this. Let's go.
Imagine if this was a failure.
It's a mix.
Just like,
Only one person.
how fucked up
Only
would
one
that
person is
be?
allowed to fail tonight. That has been made clear by fate.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get 1 questurino.
Alrighty. These are all about monsters. Can I use the like flexible alternative?
Use the flexible alternative or use the read a bad questions.
Okay. Can I ask if there's anything in the time capsule that's giving off like a vibe, like a certain aura? Is there a special vibe in the box?
I think
Smell
as
like
you look inside the
staples.
time capsule, you see some of the things. You see some like old shoes.
Yeah, God, I hope it's not the stinky shoes.
Some like vinyl and cassette tapes of like things that had come out in the area in 1995. A like signed baseball from one of the famous baseball players, and then also you see like what looks like a very specific like antique key.
An antique key?
Antique key. And as you are like looking through, you see on the bottom of the, so I'm imagining like the capstone being a like rectangular piece of granite that has been pushed put over and on top of the like box essentially of marble that is holding this. And as you like pick the time capsule up and move and go through it, you see underneath on the like square that the time capsule was laying on the inside like bottom of the box, there is a series of carvings that drawn out that as you're looking at it, you realize that this is an aerial view of the original construction of the airport.
Ooh.
And there is a door that has been marked. There's an area that has been marked in this like depiction that is further over to the left inside of the construction zone that is currently being built on.
Ah, okay. So I think Peyton's gonna immediately snatch the key up and she's gonna take a look at the map, and then she's gonna call over and be like,
Howard!
Yes.
Hey, Howard!
do you know where this is? And she's like pointing inside of the box and gesturing for you to come over and take a look.
Ah, yes, that is where the old mother sister Anna's used to be. I love their pretzels. It has not been there for long, or it used to be there.
Knew the pretzels were sussy.
Soren?
Mother, sister, Anna.
Soren, I need you to look. This is from the notes that I took when I was doing research on this 3
no.
days ago.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I need you to see what is on this piece of paper. I want you to read to me the sentence that is on that piece of paper.
It just says Auntie Anne's is the key. That is hilarious. Oh my!
Are you shitting
How is this
me?
happening? How on earth is this? How are we getting to
I
this
told
point?
you I'm on your wavelength.
Why are we all like this?
What energy is happening today? Like, is it a full moon tonight, or like what's
Oh my
going on?
God.
Some wild shit.
That is hilarious. I was thinking about using that instead of the sunglasses, so I'm glad it timing wise worked out this
Yeah.
way.
Glad it came
Yeah.
full circle.
Amazing.
The time
That's
was right.
hilarious.
You knew it. You
The
felt
Blue
it.
Lord spoke to me. God, what are the odds?
Insane. So you see this, you know where this is. And Seth, as you're delirious from taking these hits and you're looking around and your friends are discovering this new information about what you should maybe go to next, you see on the edge of the capstone that has been moved away, just like imprinted enough for you to notice from the angle at which you are viewing it from, you once again see that imprint of the half crescent going under, and then a line that looks a lot like an eye.
I've been attempting to place a Sanrio Kuromi band-aid on myself, but I am going to forgo that and crawl over to the capstone, take a very close look at that. This is another one of those eyes. I saw one of these on the mural.
It must all be connected.
Just like about to burst.
I'm gonna touch it. What new powers will I gain?
No, yeah, now your limbs can separate like Zordon.
Let's go.
Like Zordon?
Am I thinking of the right thing from Power Rangers? What am I thinking of?
I don't think you
Megazord? The Megazord, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of?
The Megazord.
Yeah.
Zordon is the blue guy
He's the dude. He's
in the tube, who is just a floating head.
So maybe he could detach one limb.
I love saying that about any character that I don't know anything. Maybe they can attach one limb. Abraham Lincoln.
Would have been pretty helpful for him at that play.
John F. Kennedy. We also would have been very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Green Lantern? Why would he?
I love this beautiful thing that we're creating.
In your background, your boyfriend Hayden, went missing.
Right.
You receive a call on your phone.
I answer it immediately.
You hear a lot of like white noise and static and almost a dial tone. It sounds very familiar to you. And then the static picks up more and more and more, and it says, "Be careful."
Are you?
And you can almost make out Hayden's voice. What is the one thing that you're able to say to him in this moment?
Where are you?
I think for just a second, you hear the word "below," and then the line cuts.